Good morning, everyone, on this rainy day. But when it rains, that means money is coming in. And what a great transition to selling to the global market. And you know what? There is a lot of money out there, great opportunities throughout the world to connect you with this information to help you get your business selling to the global market. So thrilled to have Manly Lynn, District International Trade Officer, Economic Development Specialist through the SBA Metro New York District Office. You see her a lot. She wears a lot of hats with the SBA. And you know what? We're so privileged, we're so honored and thankful that we have her to provide this information. And if you hear, if you've been coming on these webinars, throughout the year, access to capital, how to get government grants, how to do business with the SBA. Manly is the one that gives us the information. And not, you know what, we're trying to get more information into the hands of businesses, not only through the webinars. We've also had lunch and learns where you can personally meet Manly Lynn at the chamber, and while she does the presentation. But this is a webinar. We're really excited about that because what's important about this is, especially as a webinar, we have people throughout the world coming on and learning about selling to the global market. So Manly, thank you so much again for our partnership with the Greater New York Chamber and the SBA and what you do for businesses. Just, I would be remiss to say, last Friday, they had a huge SBA International Forum. Over 600 businesses were in attendance. That's because of Manly providing that information. So we're really excited. We were excited to have a table there, be a part of that forum, and to help people grow their businesses. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Manly. This is being recorded. There is a chat going on. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. We'll do a Q&A at the end. Let Manly go through the whole presentation. If you want a copy of the presentation, just email me. But we're going to start right now. Manly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Helena, Greater New York Chambers. So good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about selling to the global market. There are two huge markets. Helena and I actually will work together. Want to help and encourage everyone. One is the government contracting. The other one is global market. Those are the two markets a lot of small businesses didn't think about, or they didn't realize so many organizations here to help you. So today I'm going to talk about selling to the global market and those resources and assistance. So if you go to sba.gov, you can learn about the information in more than 30 different languages, especially if you're doing international business, just language is a very important part. If your website, you can put a different languages, actually, I think actually you will get a lot of customers from outside of English world, okay? So SBA, we provide one-on-one counseling through our resource partner. So if you go to the website, local assistant, enter your zip code, and you will see all the centers near you. So you can see the 4 in the red color: SCORE, SBDC, Veterans Business Outreach Center, and the Women's Business Center. They are SBA's funded resource partner to provide one-on-one counseling for us. And the first one, Certified Development Company. They are the 504 loan. SBA, we will lend you 40%. They process the SBA part. So 504 loan, if you are not familiar, I encourage you to learn. That's for business to buy the property, machinery, or do the renovation for your facilities. Could go up to $12 million. I know maybe today there are many businesses actually outside of US. If you thinking about plan to invest in America, actually in the future, actually you can consider this loan program. And then second one is Procurement Technical Assistance Center. That's help business to get government contract. And then the third black collar one is U.S. Export Assistance Center. I really encourage you because the Export Assistance Center, SBA, and the U.S. Department of Commerce and Exim Bank, 3 agencies, we have stepped there together to help you with your exporting plan. Okay, so because Department of Commerce have more than 70 offices outside of U.S. in the whole world, and Exim Bank, they provide the insurance, and the SBA, we provide 3 international trade loans. So we are all here work together to help you to expand your business. Okay, so I really encourage you learn, spend time, and talk to the experts for that. So I just want to spend 2 slides to share with you. So federal government contracting, because the U.S. government is the biggest buyers, so you should think about the contract. And also SBA, what SBA does is to help the small business. So for small business, we have a set aside program. So you can see the percentage actually help the small business to be set aside contract for you. But today I just mentioned this. How do you find the opportunities? These are the 2 websites. You must go there, okay? One is SAM.gov. All the government agency, if they buy anything more than $25,000, they have to post there. And the second one is USA Spending. That's every penny government spent have posted there. So you can find the agency, they bought something similar to yours in the past and now, and also learn about the vendors who got those contracts. Maybe you can team up with them in the future to get contract. Okay, so Helena and I actually, we have a lot of webinars on that. So today I'm going to talk about the global market. Do you know that nearly 96% of consumers, actually, they live outside the US. And 70% of the world's purchasing power is in foreign countries. So do not limit ourselves in New York, in US. Okay, we should think about the global market because now have internet. So if you have a website, I believe you got some customers from other foreign countries. So you are doing international trade law. Okay, and you can see company that export can grow faster and are 8.5 less likely to go out of business. So this something just let you think, especially for the time that uncertainty. So we need to consider different options. Okay. So advantage of made in US, we're still very proud that actually the products or services made in USA, people trust. Other countries actually, a lot of foreigners, they trust made in US, like innovative. They think Americans are creative and flexible, more flexible, and high quality, durable, safe, positive brand values and awareness, and especially after sales service and warranty. I think a lot of foreign countries, they didn't get that kind of trust. Creative marketing materials and easy to reach and communicate with, and honest, ethical business dealings, especially now. Okay, so we should take advantage of that, made in USA, especially in New York. Do you know what New York City, we don't have too many manufacturers in New York City, right? So what are the exporting items in New York City? Because we are creative. So those are design, okay, architecture design, and also the fashion design, and financial services, IT services, of course, those, and also legal services and marketing services. So you can see that's how foreign country, they look up New York, especially. Okay, so take advantage of that. So more information here, just to let you know that we should consider. So especially less than 5% of US small business export. So you can see there's a huge chance, which huge space still, okay? And 58% of those exports, they only sell to one market, means like one country. So there are a lot of other countries, actually, they need your product or services, right? So we should think about those huge market. I always feel, no matter what you sell or provide, the services you provide, there's always somebody in the other side of the world. They are looking for that. They need your product or services. So as a business owner, our job is to let that person know how to reach out to you. Okay, so know about you, know about your services, products, and how to buy from you. So that's our jobs that we can expand our business too. So exporting can have you diversify your portfolio, okay? And weather changes in different markets, and especially now, some areas not safe, are not stable, so they need more different products or services or help, okay? So nearly 3/4 of exporters have fewer than 20 employees. So do not think your business is not big, so you cannot compete or do those exporting business, okay? Small businesses have small business advantages. It's more flexible. So this is the one, okay, I think a lot of people, didn't know about this. You can see the export of goods and services percentage of GDP. So you can see Germany up to 47%. Okay, that's the highest one. Then the Korea, and then the Canada, and then UK, and then India, and the US. So that means a lot of space. Okay, you don't have so much competitions actually in US if you do the exporting. And so why not we learn and try? So there are different sales channels, and you can go to those market strategy. The first one, you can find a sales agent or representative. Can use your company's product literatures and samples to present the product to potential buyers. And usually is commission basis. You give them those agents, give them commission. But of course, you need to have the contract for a period of time. So the contracts that would include the territory, terms of sale, compensation methods, reasons, and procedures for terminating contract. Okay. And the second one is to find a foreign distributor. They just buy goods from US exporter and resell them for a profit. So generally, they provide support and services for the products, and they carry an inventory. They maintain the facilities and personnel, and they also have the market. They already know the market, right? So that's distributor. The third one is foreign retailers. So they can sell directly, okay? You can sell directly to foreign retailers. So, and so direct mail, and now actually communication is easy, is safe. So that can eliminate the commissions, reduce the travel costs, and reaching a wider audience. But of course, require the good marketing methods. And now I think a lot of business actually do the e-commerce especially, okay? Like number 4, direct sell to end users. So that one, company usually responsible for the shipping, payment collection, product servicing. So right now have so many e-commerce platforms. Actually, you don't even have to worry about the shipping, the payment, how to deal with the customers. So I encourage a lot of people, if they don't have a lot of money to start a business, or they don't want to spend too much money, especially for a lot of retirees. Actually, I feel e-commerce actually is the one that you can control. You can control how much. Also, you can still traveling. Okay, you can do business even when you are traveling. So a lot of flexibility. I saw a lot of e-commerce, actually, they make a lot of profits, and their time, actually, they can manage their time. So I think it's a good way if you can find a good product, and you know there is a market, and you know how to promote it, or you can just participate on some platform, the market places. Actually, they can do the marketing for you. But here, because I learned from a lot of the e-commerce, I want to share with you. If you, for example, Amazon, okay, Amazon is still the biggest platform. So if you just have your store on Amazon, and you just import, or you just get the suppliers, get your products from the suppliers, you can make good money, okay? But if you want to really make millions of dollars, you need to have your own brand. Okay, that's why a lot of business, after they do the e-commerce, they find, of course, the white, we say there's a white, you need to find the manufacturing that actually white label, okay? I know in Florida there are many, but New York's actually, because can connect to foreign country directly, there are many too. So have your own brand that you can make a lot of money, because you don't do the marketing for somebody that your competitor. Okay, that's the key point for the e-commerce. I just want to share with you. So this is 4 e-commerce sales channel. The first one, you have your own website, right? So you can generate products awareness, and then of course, SEO is very important. So you should maybe hire somebody to do that. And content strategy development is the key. The second one is go to the online marketplaces. So have B2B or B2C. There are different kind of marketplaces. And right now, use the social media is a must, and also use those influencers to help you. So this one, payment received in other currencies and fees, so that's benefit a lot of foreigner. And then return and dispute resolution, so that you can save a lot of energy to deal with those issues. And then third one is you use social media. I think most of the business, they use social media, but some really have a good result, but some they have something they need to improve. Okay, so focus on target markets. I think that's important. Okay, so you need to define your target market. Of course, you want to sell to everyone, but at least in the beginning, you need to focus on your target market, especially if for the foreign countries, different languages, different cultures. I realize, every day I receive so many emails. some of them, they send me the email, they don't even know who I am, okay? So that's not good. So one thing that everybody can do is you have a database, okay? But you should segment them. Do not just send one message to all. So you have to use their language, their tone, what they care about. You have to pretend you're talking to somebody really need your product or services. When you send out a message, you have to think about that person. So it's like you are talking to that person. You try to solve that person's problem or improve their lives or make them happy. So you have to really use different tone to so segment your database is very important. And then number 4 is find foreign countries distributor sales channel. That one actually, of course, you need to. They already have their network. They have their reputation. So you really have to find a good one. So Department of Commerce, I mentioned, they have commercial service. So you can rely on them to help you because they have offices in other countries, 70 offices in other countries. So they can connect you to the local market, okay, and also can verify those businesses are real or not. Okay, good or not. So now the first things you have to know about harmonized system, we call HS code. So that's an international classification system for traded physical products. Okay, so usually is a 6-digit level with country-specific definition for the 8 and 10 digit level. So on the right side, the US, we use a 10-digit code to classify products for export. So we call Schedule B number. Okay, so you have to know about that. So you can find you're using the Census Department Schedule B search agent. Okay, so I also find out the US, the New York City Public Library, they have international special, the librarians can help you. I had a tour actually, so the international research and information actually, I think actually you can trust those information and they're very useful. You can find all the foreign countries business, okay? It's unbelievable and for you to utilize them. So this is also, I want to promote US commercial service. Their service according export counseling, because everyone's have different countries destination that you're thinking about. Depends on your connection or you just have a different impression about countries, but they can help you. Okay, they can navigate the U.S. government export controls and compliance and trade finance options. The second one is market intelligence. So third one is business matchmaking. They can help you with that. And also the diplomacy, okay, that's important that they have the report for the local government, foreign market and government. So you can utilize their services. So how to find a qualified buyers and partner? Okay, so this is from U.S. Commercial Service. I encourage you, go to their website to find information. And New York City Public Library, Peter working there to help the exporter. And he has a lot of knowledge that can teach you. Market research, okay, research by country or free trade agreement. Now we know that actually because the tariff issues, policies changes from time to time. So the best way to get the updated information is to just subscribe. Okay, subscribe those organizations. Actually, they pay attention. They're doing those research about the information, so you can get first-hand information. And the market diversification tool. Okay, so you can get market recommendations. Okay, that's based on your HS code, okay, Harmony's code. So, and the next one is Global Market Finder. That's census. Okay, so the census have a lot of information. Now they have a lot of information help the small business too. And the market destination video. Okay, so those videos tell you even even including the cultural things. Okay, and those trade experts actually can help you. On the right side, industry research. Okay, you can search the country if you know some country that actually you maybe have an idea, or you can just search the industry. You can find the market intelligence and trade events. And trade events very important for you. Later, I will tell you SBA will provide funding for each of the state. So they have a grant for you. If you participate in the trade mission or a trade show, New York State, actually, they can reimburse your expenses up to 50%. So each state have different way. In New York State, every year you can apply up to $10,000 for your export grants. That's grants, not the loan. Okay, and the top market reports. So this is those informations, because especially if you are not familiar with that country, but you think that's a good place actually to explore, this is for you. Also, commercial service newsletter. I find out most of the time you just subscribe, and every day you can receive the update information. That's the easiest way. Okay, so also go to the detail, the market intelligence. They have the top market reports, recruiting, including the analysis and the rank industry opportunities. And then the country commercial guides and customized market research, they can answer your questions. And the background reports, this is important, okay? So you can learn about your potential customers, get detailed credit report, covering sales, profit figures, potential liabilities, and other financial information. And the last one is trade data and analysis. So you can get those quarterly or annually trade data by country, by state, okay, and by year. So those are, you can find the industry specific trade data and analysis. So this is more information. This is all about market research. But of course, keep in mind that because U.S. government's policy changes, so you have to pay attention to our changes too. Okay, so this is a trade event. Find those information, because I just held international B2B event forum. I invite several foreign countries here. I know like a Taiwan Trade Center in New York, they are going to hold an event in Texas, Houston. So like more than 40 business from Taiwan, they will come here to look for the partners. So I think it's good. And they will pay the flight ticket if you want to fly from New York to Texas to participate that event. Actually, you can apply. Okay, so please contact me if you're interested for that. And this is other, they have a trade finance guide, but I would tell you SBA's international trade loan specific for that. Also, the export planning for SBA's international trade loan, actually, you need to have your export marketing plan. Okay. For example, like a lot of college, they have foreign students. So even they haven't get the foreign student, if they have a marketing plan to the foreign country, they can use SBA's international trade loan. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about SBA's program. So SBA have an Office of International Trade. They are the first, first place that you should contact. There are also today actually I provide you the resources and assistance because each of you have different goal, okay, the countries or your products. So I cannot teach each of you what to do, okay? So I provide you the information that who can help you. The Census Bureau, okay, they have a global market finder that's very detailed and you can trust those information. And International Trade Administration, okay, they also have. So I list here, okay, so all this links or agency can help you to find those country, okay? And then competitive, of course, you can within your industry clusters and the regional business environmental in the United States and abroad. U.S. Department of Commerce, they have, of course, they focus on the international trade too. Okay, so you can get a lot of information and assistance with them. So here, visiting the websites here, okay, you can stay up to the date about the trade and investment event. You meet those people and exporting and experts, okay, is important. So this is what I want to show you because a lot of people think about, what can be exporting. Of course, change from time to time, but on the left side are the goods. So this is a U.S. Target. Okay, so manufacturing depends on what they manufacture. Of course, have a lot of markets. Plastics products, medical equipment. That's very huge market in a foreign country. Electronic components, industrial machinery, and pharmaceuticals. On the right side, I already mentioned, okay, computer system design, management consulting, architecture, engineering, legal services, software, and other professional and scientific research services. Fashion show, okay, creative like marketing consultants too, is especially for New York. So you can see here 19 US government they help you with the exporting. Depends on your industry. Like the first one, they have a Department of Agriculture. If you produce those agricultural products, okay, and Department of Commerce, Homeland Securities. I won't go to each of them, but just explore all this website, and according to your industry, I think you can find some agency that provide technical assistance. Some of them they provide grants and also maybe the financing programs. Okay, so with SBAs, you can see Get Counseling. So I already mentioned we have a full resource partner. They can provide you they can help you with your marketing plan. Okay, for like export marketing plan. So it's a little bit different from the just do business domestically. Okay, so they can help you with that. And then counseling, which countries, why, what's your goal, and what you should take steps to do, the steps that you should do. Then the second one, you find the buyers. So talk to those experts, okay? So you decide, okay, now I really want to focus, expand your business to the global market. Then you find the buyers, which country, which location would be best for you, okay? You feel more, you feel comfortable and also confident. And then get funding, okay? No matter what stage of your business, you need to know your options. So learn earlier so you can make the better decision, okay? So this is the export and trade, the assistance. I already mentioned we have Export Assistance Center, we have International Trade Hotline, we have Resource Partner, and the census have the education program too. So SBA, normally we have a lot of financing program. I always tell business that actually you don't have to contact SBA because SBA we are not a lender. Okay, we guarantee the loan to the lenders. So lenders actually they manage the whole transaction. So you don't have to contact SBA. You go to your lenders or the lenders the banks that if you're qualified for their own products, you don't need SBA's guarantee loan. But if the lenders they feel a little bit risky, they cannot make a loan to you, then they will submit your loan package to SBA to see if the SBA can guarantee to them, okay? So we work with more than 4,000 lenders. We work together to help the small business, okay? So, but you can talk about the international trade loan. There are three. I will introduce that to you. I will tell you whom you can talk to, okay? And also Department of Commerce and Export, Exim Bank, actually they are like one kind of insurance for you, okay? So participate export lenders, okay? So now most of them, they do the nationwide cases, so you can talk to them. So here, I'll go to the next one. Develop your export plan. That's very important for the lenders and for yourself, okay? So you then identify your market and you have to learn about the laws and regulations, not just American law and regulation, and the countries, also the countries that actually you will export to. So SBA, we have three financing programs. Export Express, you can borrow up to $500,000. SBA's response time is only 24 hours. So if you have emergency need, for example, you already get a contract, okay, you need before shipping, you need the money, that's for you. And then the second one is the working capital. You can borrow up to $5 million. And international trade loan, same thing. This is a long-term finance. So you can use that to develop, okay, to improve your business, get ready to do the exporting. So you can use that for fixed assets, for construction, building, real estate equipment, and working capital to get ready for export, okay? So we have office international trade hotline. If you have any questions, actually you can call them or email them. You can talk to Abby. She's responsible for New York and New Jersey. So she will help you with financing need. So this is more details about those three finance. Okay, so I won't go to the detail. Talk to Abby, so you can, because you tell them, tell her your situation, so they can tell you which one will be better. Sometimes actually, lenders actually, they will give you different suggestion. So also SBA, we have 7A loan that you can borrow up to $5 million and use that. The process, you can use the process for almost everything, okay? Even refinance your existing debt, okay? So just keep in mind, you can talk to this one, actually, you can talk to your lenders or the lenders you know, or go to sba.gov. We have a lender match. I think maybe many of you didn't know. You're looking for lenders, okay? So SBA have a lender match. So you answer the question like how much money you want to borrow and your situation of your business. We will send to nationwide, okay, all the lenders. And those lenders, they think you're lendable, they will contact you and or you can contact them. That's the best way actually to find the lenders. You can talk to different, okay, different, and you know the different options. So under the 7A loan, we have small loan. Originally, it can go up to 500,000. Now we lower to 350,000, start from June 1st, because we realize actually most of the business doesn't need, the average is like $350,000, okay, and not required to take collateral. So if you borrow less than $50,000, okay, you can even negotiate interest rate with them and not collateral required. Express loan, this one, okay, you can borrow up to $500,000 turnaround time. So they have the International Express loan and also SBA Express loan. They are different, okay. So the requirement. Also, SBA have cap line, seasonal contract, builder, working cap. This one is line of credit. So also we have a new pilot program called Working Capital Pilot Program that come from the SBA's 3 international loan. Okay, go back here, just to let you know. The working capital, the second one. So now have a working capital pilot program. You only, so it's like a credit. You only pay whatever amount that you use. You don't have to pay the whole loan that grant for you. Okay. So this is important. Develop your export plan. Okay, so the first things I think you should talk to the expert. You can find which countries, because if you want to export to Asia, maybe different from you export to Africa. So you should talk to the experts and decide, finalize which countries or which continent you want to export to. And then you can start develop your export plan, okay? Export plan, actually, you can set up your future goal. You can have all the facts about that country, that market. And so that's will be a practical action statement. Okay, so should have a specific objectives and also have the timetable and milestones. You need to have time, okay? A plan must have time. And of course, you have to adjust after you start really take the action. And also a strategy to enter the target market, conduct an audit of your company. So you have to know how much will impact your operation now. Maybe you need to hire an extra person, or you can train somebody to do the exporting work. So consider the management issue, okay? Because now you don't just focus in one market. So this is very important. Distribution channels and other important consideration can impact your business. So your export plan should be an extension of your regular business plan. Okay, it's not separated, it's part of your business plan. I believe you already have the business plan, have your marketing plan, but you just add, now you have a new market. The same as government contract is a new market for you. It's not something totally different. Okay. So I put here for you, this is the plan. The first part is your policy commitment statement. Okay, you set up your goal. And then part two is your background analysis. So I put it here for you because each of you have different goal, different countries that you're thinking about. So have to consider in detail, get information, get advice from the experts. And then the marketing. So you should identify, okay, your position and the market, evaluate the situation, and then make the final decision, select the market. Okay. Also, product selection. So, if you decide the country, the location, that you find out there is a need for something, okay, then of course you have to consider, is that pricing, okay? If they need your product or services, but if they cannot afford that, so it will be really is useless for that. So you have to think about the pricing. And then distribution methods. We already mentioned there are different channels that you can consider. Talk to freight forwarder is a good way too, because they are the one prepare all the documents. They deal with a lot of exporters. They have more experience, in that countries for you. Okay. So your sales goal, you have to try to really estimate, okay, and terms and condition. So part 4 will be your action steps. So primary target country. Of course, you want to start from 1, right? And then indirect marketing efforts, around that, the first action. And then quarterly, accomplishment and your secondary target countries. I believe if you start from one country, then you will expand to other countries, because now you have the knowledge and you know how to manage it and also find the local assistance for you. And then number 5 is budget. Okay, you have to think about those, especially marketing. Okay, marketing needs money, travel, website enhancement. Right now, actually, if your website can put a translation, is not that difficult and not expensive. I really encourage all of you have different languages on your website. Trade show, participate in the trade show and other courses. Then implementation schedule, okay, you need to really set up the time, okay, and you have to measure the results and do the modification. And then the last one, background data on target. So you need to have the basic statistics and also competitive in environmentals. So those actually change. So at the end, I want to introduce the STEP program. I mentioned SBA, we provide funding for each state. We give them grants. So they use that finance actually funds to help the exporter. So they can learn, they provide one-on-one counseling. If you participate in a foreign trade mission or you design international marketing product and campaigns, they can help you They even can translate your marketing materials for you, and also support your globalization and e-commerce capabilities. So here, also, if you participate in the Department of Commerce and other federal agencies, they have a training. Usually they charge a fee, okay? So you can use the grants to pay that courses or training, and you can especially participate in a trade show. They will reimburse the expenses. Okay, each state have a little different. They focus on different things. So in New York State, this is for New York State. Okay, you can if you participate in a foreign trade mission, you subscribe service, especially by Department of Commerce. You participate in a trade show exhibition, or you participate in export training workshops. You qualify for market sales trips, okay? And website marketing, the virtual services, compliance testing. So they can give you the grants, okay? So that's the grants. I want to emphasize, it's not long, okay? So identify your market. We have more information with different countries, but I think everybody realize now a lot of countries are changing the tariff and the target, their policy. So a lot of to learn. Subscribe those agencies' email address. Okay, so trade agreement, this will change from time to time with different countries. We know that as a small business, actually, we have to be flexible, right? For different everything happening. So this is I just mentioned, okay. The Empire State, they have a global New York State trade, the STEP step, find those assistance for you. Here, trade events to export foreign market, they even provide you some training about the cultural difference when you go travel in different countries. So here, learn about the export laws and the regulations. Now we are lucky that we can learn everything online. And this is about US federal laws, and also have the exporting and importing rules. This is foreign regulations. Okay, you have to learn the other countries' regulations too. So this is about the duties and tariff. Please go to these websites actually to find to subscribe. Okay, so you don't have to do the research every day. Custom and customs brokering. Actually, you can see here. You can search. Okay, search the list of licensed freight forwarder managed by the Federal Marine Commission. Okay. It's very important to find a good one, freight forwarder. They manage all the documents for you and all the procedures. So for the inspections, licenses, and certificate, you can ask Helena. They do the certificate of origin. Okay, so there's one of their functions to help exporting. Okay, and also export controls and sanctions. Sanctions actually here you have to know like about the arms regulation, and also depends on like animals test, those things actually you have to pay attention to. So this is labor law. Okay. You also, if you hire somebody in other countries, you also have to understand their labor law about in that country, okay? And trade enforcement, so you have to protect yourself, okay? You have to take the necessary step to protect your business. That's in the past especially, okay? we heard a lot of stories, right? But now educate yourself just before you really deal with that country, like a fake goods, unsafe and fake goods, all the regulations here. So we can get a lot of information before we really prevent something happen. Okay, so this is about the old one, building your upgrade. You have to upgrade your online presence. I think everybody understand that. The easiest way just have different languages. That's my suggestion. Okay, so this is for the Department of Agriculture. I put it here for you your IP. Okay, it's very important. I know that you can contact the trade, a few actually, not just one, a few agencies who talk about that. Okay. So this is for connect you to global markets. For some of the agencies, you do the exporting, or for the business actually want to select USA. If you have some encounter some of the business, they can get incentive in different parts of US, depends on the state's policy. Okay. So a lot of to learn, but I just want to encourage you, explore the opportunities, okay? And with so many organizations here to help you. Elena?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the questions. So, hold on. Some things that were in there that, okay. I think most of them were promoting. You put in your contact information. Which of the US states might have the most comprehensive online resources to support international export information? I would say New York, but.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too. I just want to answer that. Everyone, if you need a copy of the presentation, like I said, just email me and I'll send it over. Hold on, PA. Okay. Okay, hold on real quick. I just want to make sure 5 new questions. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone's saying Manly's amazing. Manly's amazing. Okay. Let me just double check. No, I think you covered everything. People were more on just promoting their international information. Yep. Everyone said simply amazing, well presented. No questions, you very thorough. So oh, someone just asked, how can I find suppliers real quick?
How can you, which countries or, okay, that depends.
Okay, you're gonna have to be more specific on that, Oskin.
Can go to
Email.
the live. Yeah, and Helena have some connection, and also New York City Public Library, they have international sections for you.
If you have any questions, just email me, and then I will, if I can't answer it, I will forward it to Manly. But usually we will connect you with someone in our database. Manly, thank you so much for doing this great presentation. World trade is where it's at right now. So everyone, hopefully we'll see you next Thursday, a week from tomorrow, here at the General Society International World Trade Cocktail Reception. It's our annual event celebrating World Trade Month. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. It is being recorded, so it will be on Chamber TV. Manly Lynn, thank you so much for your time. Greatly appreciate it. We have a lot going on during the summer with Manly, so stay tuned and make sure you're getting our emails. We'll talk to everyone later.
Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.